This is the story of a tiny squirrel and two people who saved it when it was just a few hours old. They cared for it for several months. When we first saw it, ants were crawling all over its body. But when I saw it move, I realized it had a chance to survive. My boyfriend and I were walking our dog when I noticed a tiny pink creature in the grass. My boyfriend said, "Oh, let me take a look." He went over, saw it move, and said, "Oh no, this little animal is still alive." I was amazed that such a tiny animal could still be alive in that condition. We picked it up and brought it home. My boyfriend's mom cleaned it up and did everything she could to save its life. We figured it was probably born that same day because it was so tiny. At first, we weren't even sure what it was. We didn't know it was a squirrel until we did some research. After a bit of research, we decided to give it puppy formula and fed it every 2 hours to keep it alive. There had been a huge storm the day before, and everything outside was wet. There were branches and debris everywhere. We searched for its mother and siblings but couldn't find anything. The little squirrel was lying alone under a small branch, completely soaked. If water had gotten into its lungs, it could have been very dangerous. When it breathed, we could hear a clicking sound, so we took it to the vet. The vet gave it antibiotics, which saved its life. Without them, it probably wouldn't have survived. We contacted a rehab center, but because it was so small, it was hard to find someone who could care for it. So we decided to take on the responsibility ourselves. We thought, let's give it a shot and see what we can do for this little animal. We named him Richard. We got him a special squirrel formula, which was better for him. We fed him every 2 hours and kept him warm, since he didn't have a mother to do that. My boyfriend owns a pressure washing business, so his friends were often working on houses. He would quickly stop by to feed Richard in his car. He could take Richard anywhere. Sometimes he even carried him in his pocket to the store, and no one noticed. We've had Richard for a few months now. We take him out to the backyard, and he runs around. The problem is, he's very sensitive. He gets scared of new sounds outside. Sometimes he makes crying noises if something frightens him. He'll run and hide behind a chair. On the other hand, you can tell when he's playful and wants to have fun. He'll play with your hand, but you can also tell when he's tired. At those times, he just wants to stay in your lap and doesn't want to run around. He thinks of my boyfriend as his mom. Whenever he sees him, he runs straight to him and jumps on his shoulder. He even eats with him. Every rescued animal has a story, and every rescue can change a life. Not just theirs, but yours too. What do you think about rescuing animals? Have you ever saved a helpless animal in need? Share your stories in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this story and believe in helping animals, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another heartwarming rescue story.